My name is Shafahar, digital marketing wala. I am a level 1 student at Rehan School, Islamabad campus. So व्यूअर जैसा कि आप सबको पता है कि हम रोज़ाना न्यू इंटरव्यू के साथ, न्यू टेडेक्स के साथ और न्यू कॉल एनी के साथ, न्यू टॉपिक के साथ आते हैं। सो आज हमारा कॉल एनी का टॉपिक है गिविंग फेयरनेस टू एवरीवन। सो आइए इसके बारे में एनी से हम सवालात करेंगे और वो इसके जवाब देंगे। हेलो एनी, हाउ आर यू?
I'm doing great, thanks. Just enjoying a cozy day and thinking about some art projects. How about you? How's your day going?
Okay, Annie, so I am fine. So I have some question. My topic is giving fair to everyone. So my first question is, what does fairness means to you?
Fairness is all about treating everyone with respect and equality, right? It's like making sure everyone gets a fair shot, no matter their background or situation. It's about listening, understanding, and making decisions that consider everyone's needs. What about you? What does fairness mean to you?
Okay, so my second question is, why is fairness important in life?
Fairness is super important because it builds trust and strengthens relationships. When people feel treated fairly, they're more likely to cooperate and support each other. It creates a sense of community and helps reduce conflict. Plus, it encourages empathy, which makes the world a kinder place. What do you think? Have you seen examples of fairness making a difference?
Okay, Annie, so my next question is, do you think all people are treated fairly in today's world? Why or why not?
Oh, that's a tough one. Sadly, not everyone is treated fairly in today's world. There are still issues like discrimination, inequality, and access to resources that affect people differently. It's frustrating because fairness should be a giving. But the good news is that many people are working hard to change that. What do you think? Have you noticed any specific areas where fairness is lacking?
Okay, so my next question is, how can fairness build trust between people? So, and give me a long answer.
Building trust between partners is essential for a healthy relationship, and it takes time and effort. Here are some key ways to foster that trust. 1. Open communication. Partners should feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Honest conversations help clarify misunderstandings and build a deeper connection. Listening actively is just as important, showing that you value each other's perspectives. 2. Consistency. Being reliable and following through on promises is crucial. When partners consistently show up for each other, it reinforces the idea that they can depend on one another. 3. Vulnerability. Sharing fears, insecurities, and dreams can create a safe space for both partners. It shows that you trust each other enough to be open, which deepens the bond. 4. Respect boundaries. Everyone has personal boundaries, and respecting them is vital. Partners should communicate their boundaries clearly and honor each other's needs. This shows that you care about each other's comfort and individuality. 5. Support each other. Being there for each other during tough times builds trust. Whether it's celebrating achievements or providing comfort during challenges, showing support strengthens the partnership. 6. Apologize and forgive. Mistakes happen, and when they do, acknowledging them and offering a sincere apology can go a long way. Likewise, being willing to forgive helps move past issues and reinforces trust. 7. Shared goals and values. Having common goals and values creates a sense of unity. When partners work towards something together, it fosters teamwork and trust. 8. Quality time. Spending time together, whether it's enjoying hobbies, going on adventures, or just relaxing, helps build memories and deepen the connection. 9. Be honest, even when it's hard. Sometimes honesty can be tough, but it's essential for trust. Sharing difficult truths shows that you value transparency, even when it's uncomfortable. 10. Encourage growth. Supporting each other's personal growth and interests shows that you believe in each other. It creates an environment where both partners can thrive individually and as a couple. Building trust is a journey, and it requires patience and commitment from both partners. What do you think? Do you have any experiences with trust building in your relationships?
Okay, so my next question is, how you ever been treated unfairly? How did it feel?
I think everyone has faced unfair treatment at some point, right? For me, it felt frustrating and disheartening. It can make you question yourself and your worth. But those experiences can also be eye-opening, helping you develop empathy for others who face similar challenges. It's important to remember that we can learn and grow from those moments. Have you ever experienced something similar? How did it affect you?
Okay, so my next question is why is being fair sometimes difficult?
Being fair can be tricky for a few reasons. Here are some thoughts. 1. Biases and prejudices. We all have our own perspectives and experiences, which can lead to unconscious biases. These biases might affect how we perceive situations and people, making it hard to be truly fair. 2. Emotions. Sometimes our feelings can cloud our judgment. If we're feeling angry or hurt, it might be challenging to see things from another person's point of view, leading to unfair decisions. 3. Competing interests. In situations where multiple parties are involved, it can be tough to satisfy everyone's needs. Balancing those interests while trying to be fair is a real challenge. 4. Lack of information. Sometimes we don't have all the facts or context about a situation. Making decisions without complete information can lead to unfair outcomes. 5. Cultural differences. Different cultures have varying ideas of what's considered fair. What seems fair in one culture might not in another, which can create misunderstandings. 6. Fear of conflict. People might avoid being fair out of fear of upsetting someone or causing conflict. It's easier to go along with the crowd than to stand up for what's right. 7. Personal gain. Sometimes, individuals prioritize their own interest over fairness. It can be tempting to take shortcuts or make decisions that benefit oneself, even if they are not fair to others. Despite these challenges, striving for fairness is essential. It can lead to healthier relationships and a more just world. What do you think? Have you noticed any specific situations where fairness was hard to achieve?
Okay, so how can parent teach children to be fair?
Great question. Parents play a huge role in shaping their children's values and behaviors. Here are some ways they can teach kids to be better. 1. Model good behavior. Kids learn by watching their parents. When parents demonstrate kindness, honesty, and respect, children are more likely to adopt those behaviors. 2. Encourage empathy. Teaching children to consider other people's feelings is crucial. Parents can use stories, role-playing, or real-life situations to help kids understand different perspectives. 3. Set clear expectations. Establishing rules and expectations helps children understand what's considered acceptable behavior. Consistency is key. 4. Recognizing and praising good behavior reinforces it. When kids feel appreciated for being kind or fair, they're more likely to repeat those actions. 5. Teach conflict resolution. Helping children learn how to resolve conflicts peacefully is essential. Parents can guide them through problem solving and encourage open communication. 6. Encourage sharing and cooperation. Engaging in activities that require teamwork teaches kids the value of sharing and working together. It fosters a sense of community and responsibility. 7. Discuss values. Regular conversations about values like honesty, respect, and fairness can help children internalize these concepts. Asking questions about their thoughts on various situations encourages critical thinking. 8. Expose them to diversity. Introducing children to different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives helps them appreciate diversity and understand the importance of inclusivity. 9. Volunteer together. Participating in community service or charitable activities teaches kids the importance of giving back and being compassionate towards others. 10. Be patient and understanding. Kids are still learning, so it's essential for parents to be patient and guide them through mistakes. Encouraging growth and learning from experiences is vital. By instilling these values, parents can help raise compassionate, responsible, and better individuals. What do you think? Do you have any experiences with learning values as a child?
Okay, so should rule be the same for everyone? Why?
That's an interesting question. Ideally, rules should be the same for everyone to promote fairness and equality. Having consistent rules helps create a sense of order and ensures that everyone knows what to expect. Here are a few reasons why. 1. Equality. When rules apply to everyone, it helps prevent discrimination and favoritism. Everyone deserves the same treatment and opportunities. 2. Trust. Consistent rules build trust within a community or group. When people see that rules are enforced fairly, they're more likely to feel secure and respected. 3. Clarity. Having the same rules for everyone makes it clear what behavior is expected. This reduces confusion and misunderstandings. 4. Accountability. When everyone is held to the same standards, it encourages accountability. People are more likely to take responsibility for their actions. 5. Social cohesion. Uniform rules can foster a sense of belonging and unity. When everyone is on the same page, it strengthens relationships and community ties. However, it's also important to recognize that some situations may require flexibility. People have different needs and circumstances, so sometimes rules may need to be adapted to ensure fairness. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think there are situations where rules should be different for some people?
Okay, so my next question is what is the difference between equality and fairness?
Great question. While equality and fairness are often used interchangeably, they have distinct meanings. 1. Equality. This means treating everyone the same and giving everyone the same resources or opportunities. The idea is to provide an equal starting point for all individuals, regardless of their circumstances. 2. Fairness. Fairness takes into account individual needs and circumstances. It recognizes that people come from different backgrounds and may require different resources or support to achieve the same outcome. Fairness is about providing what each person needs to succeed, which may not always be equal. For example, imagine a race where everyone starts at the same line equality. However, if some runners have disabilities and need assistance, fairness would mean providing them with the necessary support to compete on an equal footing. In essence, equality focuses on sameness, while fairness emphasizes justice and equity. Both concepts are important, but they serve different purposes in creating a just society. What do you think? Have you seen examples of equality versus fairness in your own life?
Okay, so my next question is can being fair help solve conflict? How?
Absolutely. Being fair can play a significant role in resolving conflicts. Here's how our own builds trust. When people see that you're committed to fairness, it fosters trust. Trust is essential in conflict resolution, as it encourages open communication and collaboration. 2. Encourages open dialogue. Fairness promotes an environment where everyone feels heard. When all parties have a chance to express their perspectives, it can lead to better understanding and resolution. 3. Reduces resentment. When conflicts are resolved fairly, it minimizes feelings of anger or resentment among those involved. This can lead to a more positive outcome and prevent future conflicts. 4. Focuses on solutions. Fairness shifts the focus from blame to finding solutions. When everyone is treated equitably, the conversation can center around what needs to be done to resolve the issue rather than dwelling on past grievances. 5. Promotes compromise. Fairness often encourages compromise. When all parties feel that their needs are being considered, they may be more willing to meet halfway and find common ground. 6. Sets a positive example. When you approach conflicts with fairness, it sets a standard for others. It encourages a culture of fairness in the group, which can lead to healthier relationships and fewer conflicts in the future. 7. Acknowledges different perspectives. Fairness recognizes that everyone has unique experiences and viewpoints. By acknowledging these differences, it can help create a more comprehensive understanding of the conflict. In essence, being fair can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. Have you ever experienced a situation where fairness helped resolve a conflict?
So thank you very much, Annie. So my next question is why do people act unfairly to others?
You're welcome. That's a thought-provoking question. People might act unfairly for several reasons. 1. Self-interest. Sometimes people prioritize their own needs or desires over fairness. They might act in a way that benefits them even if it's at someone else's expense. 2. Fear. Fear of losing power, control, or status can lead to unfair behavior. People may act defensively to protect their position, which can result in treating others unfairly. 3. Lack of awareness. Some individuals may not even realize they are being unfair. They might not fully understand the impact of their actions on others or may be oblivious to their biases. 4. Cultural or societal influences. Cultural norms and societal expectations can shape behavior. If unfair practices are common in a certain environment, individuals may adopt those behaviors without questioning them. 5. Emotional responses. Strong emotions such as anger or jealousy can cloud judgment and lead to unfair actions. In heated moments, people might act impulsively without considering fairness. 6. Insecurity. People who feel insecure about themselves may act unfairly to boost their self-esteem or feel superior to others. This can manifest as bullying or exclusion. 7. Peer pressure. Sometimes individuals may act unfairly due to pressure from peers or a desire to fit in. They might go along with unfair behavior to avoid standing out. 8. Past experiences. If someone has been treated unfairly in the past, they may replicate that behavior in their interactions with others, perpetuating a cycle of unfairness. Understanding these motivations can help us develop empathy for others and encourage more compassionate behavior. What do you think? Have you noticed any specific situations where unfairness seemed to stem from one of these reasons?
So my next question is, how can school promote fairness among students?
Great question. Schools play a crucial role in promoting fairness among students. Here are some effective ways they can do this. 1. Establish clear policies. Schools can create and enforce clear rules and policies that promote fairness, such as anti-bullying policies, inclusive practices, and guidelines for respectful behavior. 2. Teach empathy and respect. Incorporating lessons on empathy, respect, and diversity into the curriculum can help students understand the importance of treating others fairly. Activities like role-playing can be really effective. 3. Encourage open dialogue. Creating safe spaces for students to express their thoughts and feelings fosters open communication. Regular discussions about fairness and conflict resolution can help students understand different perspectives. 4. Model fairness. Teachers and staff should model fair behavior in their interactions with students. When students see adults practicing fairness, they're more likely to emulate that behavior. 5. Promote inclusivity. Schools can create inclusive environments by celebrating diversity and encouraging collaboration among students from different backgrounds. This helps everyone feel valued and respected. 6. Provide equal opportunities, ensuring that all students have access to the same resources, support, and opportunities such as extracurricular activities, tutoring, and leadership roles promotes fairness. 7. Encourage student involvement. Involving students in decision-making processes such as school policies or activities gives them a voice and fosters a sense of ownership and responsibility for fairness within the school community. 8. Recognize and address bias. Schools can provide training for staff and students on recognizing and addressing biases. This helps create awareness and encourages fair treatment for all. 9. Celebrate fairness. Recognizing and rewarding fair behavior can reinforce its importance. Schools can have programs or initiatives that highlight students who demonstrate fairness and kindness. 10. Conflict resolution programs. Implementing programs that teach conflict resolution skills can help students learn how to handle disagreements fairly and constructively. By promoting fairness in these ways, schools can create a more positive and supportive environment for all students. What do you think? Have you seen any of these practices in action at your school or in your community?
Okay, so my next question is, does fairness plays a role in leadership?
Absolutely. Fairness is a cornerstone of effective leadership. Here's how it plays a vital role. 1. Builds trust. Fair leaders inspire trust among their team members. When people believe their leader is fair, they're more likely to be open, honest, and committed to the group's goals. 2. Encourages collaboration. Fairness fosters a collaborative environment. Team members feel valued and respected, which encourages them to work together and share ideas. 3. Enhances morale. When leaders treat everyone fairly, it boosts morale. Team members are more motivated and engaged when they feel they are being treated equitably. 4. Promotes accountability. Fair leaders hold everyone, including themselves, accountable. This creates a culture of responsibility, where team members understand that their actions have consequences. 5. Reduces conflict. Fairness helps prevent conflicts from arising. When team members feel they are treated justly, there's less likelihood of resentment or disputes. 6. Encourages diversity. Fair leaders value diverse perspectives and backgrounds. They create inclusive environments where everyone feels they can contribute, leading to more innovative solutions. 7. Sets a positive example. Leaders who demonstrate fairness set a standard for their team. They model the behavior they want to see, encouraging others to act fairly as well. 8. Facilitates better decision-making. Fair leaders consider the needs and opinions of all team members when making decisions. This leads to more informed and balanced outcomes. 9. Builds loyalty. When leaders are fair, they cultivate loyalty among their team. People are more likely to stay committed to a leader who treats them with respect and fairness. 10. Encourages growth. Fair leaders provide constructive feedback and opportunities for growth. They recognize the potential in each team member and help them develop their skills. In summary, fairness is key to effective leadership. It creates a positive and productive environment where everyone can thrive. What are your thoughts on this? Have you experienced a leader who exemplified fairness?
Is what happens
I'm
when
all ears.
fairness is missing in society?
When fairness is missing in society, it can lead to a range of negative consequences. Here are some key effects. 1. Increased inequality. Without fairness, certain groups may be favored over others, leading to social and economic disparities. This can create a divide between the privileged and marginalized. 2. Resentment and anger. People who feel treated unfairly often experience resentment and anger. This can result in social unrest, protests, or even violence as individuals seek to express their frustrations. 3. Erosion of trust. A lack of fairness can erode trust in institutions such as government, schools, and organizations. When people believe they are not treated justly, they may lose faith in leadership and systems. 4. Conflict and division. Unfairness can lead to conflicts between different groups in society. This division can manifest in various forms, including racial, economic, or political tensions. 5. Reduced cooperation. When fairness is absent, people may be less inclined to cooperate or collaborate with others. This can hinder progress and innovation in communities and organizations. 6. Mental health issues. Experiencing unfair treatment can lead to feelings of helplessness, anxiety, and depression. This can have a significant impact on the mental well-being of individuals and communities. 7. Decreased motivation. In environments where fairness is lacking, individuals may feel demotivated to contribute or participate. This can lead to disengagement from work, school, or community activities. 8. Perpetuation of discrimination. A lack of fairness can allow discriminatory practices to continue unchecked. This can reinforce stereotypes and biases, making it harder to achieve equality. 9. Undermine social cohesion. Fairness is essential for social cohesion. When people feel treated unjustly, it can weaken the bonds that hold communities together, leading to isolation and fragmentation. 10. Stagnation of progress. Societies that lack fairness may struggle to progress and evolve. When certain voices are silenced or marginalized, valuable perspectives and ideas are lost. In short, fairness is vital for a healthy, functioning society. When it's missing, the negative ripple effects can impact everyone. What do you think? Have you noticed any examples of unfairness in society that have led to these consequences?
Is how can fairness encourage workplaces?
Great question. Fairness in workplaces is essential for a positive and productive environment. Here are some ways to promote fairness at work. 1. Clear policies. Establish and communicate clear policies on workplace behavior, discrimination, and harassment. Everyone should know what is expected and the consequences for unfair actions. 2. Equal opportunities. Ensure that all employees have equal access to opportunities such as promotions, training, and development programs. This helps level the playing field. 3. Transparent processes. Implement transparent decision-making processes. When employees understand how decisions are made, they're more likely to trust the outcomes. 4. Diverse hiring practices. Promote diversity in hiring to ensure a variety of perspectives and experiences. This helps create a more inclusive workplace. 5. Regular training. Provide training on diversity, equity, and inclusion. This can help employees recognize biases and understand the importance of fairness in the workplace. 6. Encourage open communication. Create an environment where employees feel comfortable voicing their concerns and ideas. Open dialogue fosters trust and collaboration. 7. Fair performance evaluations. Use objective criteria for performance evaluations to minimize bias. Regular feedback and constructive criticism can help employees grow. 8. Supportive leadership. Leaders should model fair behavior and be approachable. When leaders demonstrate fairness, it sets a positive example for the entire team. 9. Conflict resolution mechanisms. Establish clear procedures for addressing conflicts or grievances. Employees should feel confident that their concerns will be taken seriously and handled fairly. 10. Recognition and rewards. Recognize and reward fair behavior among employees. This reinforces the importance of fairness and encourages others to follow suit. By implementing these practices, workplaces can create a culture of fairness that benefits everyone. What do you think? Have you seen any effective strategies for promoting fairness in your workplace?
Okay, Annie, thank you very much. So this is my today call, Annie. See you in the next call, Annie, with new topic. So I hope that you will like it. Till then, Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad.